Hello. I caught Josh as he was sipping his drink. Sorry, mate. Caught you off guard there.
Time. It's fine. I've just ate my spider pizza, so a good time, in fact.
Yeah, no worries. Well, we're sorry about being late, by the way. We're actually 12 minutes late. Josh was having a chaotic time, but that's what you get here at the Back Post. A fun, chaotic time. But we're back.
And blame just thrown from left to right.
Straight away, blame was thrown your way. But no, thank you for being back. We've got another lockdown quiz. We've got another lockdown quiz, and this week it's not me, Josh, or Adam hosting it. We have the great Ricardo hosting tonight. How you doing, Ricardo?
Hello, guys. Hello. Great to see you. I hope your pizza's nice. You enjoy that. Anyway, I did want to say that. I mean, for this quiz, obviously, I didn't have sort of pre-done questions, so it took me a good 18 minutes to get all these questions done. And, I did go for a bit of a mix of quirky and, I would say normality, but they're not normality for me, really,
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be great to get all the other players on, and I've done the traditional 4 rounds of 10, and there might be cheeky spot prize round on the cards as well.
It's not going to be as chaotic as Adam's stream, is it? But here's everyone else, by the way. The ginger pet.
It could be worse. You say that I'm late, but Adam just told us he wasn't attending the quiz at. What did it say? Damn it, that wasn't as quick as I thought it was going to be. If we're playing the game.
Like 5 minutes ago.
At 8:02. Adam said he wasn't attending the quiz. So 2 minutes after it was supposed to start, Adam said, "Oh no, I'm not joining today." So
I do have to say that for Adam, by the way, because I did prepare for him being here. So he's been docked the administration points of -12. Which he will stay on unless he does during the quiz. So Adam is currently on -12.
Does that mean I won't lose? Yes, your Pat.
Unless you get -12, buddy, or 13, I'll say. Obviously, you could try to lose. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going to lose. So
there's a possibility of -12. Yeah.
Not the -12 spot round.
Right.
How do you know my right? Okay. Well, anyway, guys, I did ask each player before to bring with them an obscure job that a professional player is doing after football or has done. Don't worry if you didn't, get around to doing that. But if you did, that'll be quite nice to hear because it could be a bonus point up.
Good. Yeah.
I did. I obviously did.
So, yeah. So, Josh, yeah. Well, what else go with you then, Josh? You seem prepared for it.
All right, we're doing it straight away, are we?
Please, yeah. I think it might impact later rounds. So, yes, let's do it.
Ricardo, I tried to do quite a lot of research for this. I tried to scour deep, and there's some easy answers out there. If anyone's come at us with, David Icke, for example. Amusing, but too obvious.
I know them all.
Too obvious. So that led me to 2, Ricardo. 2 ones that I liked, but I went with Ken Monku,
Please enlighten us.
Former defender, played for Feyenoord, Chelsea, Southampton, and Huddersfield. But his heart clearly stayed in Stoke for some reason. I'm not sure why. He didn't, but he opened up. Let me just find it. Sorry, because it's a different page here. He opened up a patisserie in Hanley in Stoke, and for the grand opening, he invited Mark Hughes, Andy Wilkinson, and Stephen Nzonzi, and his wife does all the baking, and she makes delicious macaroons.
How lovely that is. That is.
He does.
Beautiful.
I didn't know about that, actually. Do you know he actually in that patisserie as well? He used to flip pancakes, and I think he did about 700 in one day.
Ah, yes.
Very well. Yeah, very well with that story, but a great one. A great start, I've got to say. The bar is high. Pancake Chef, yeah, that's him. Yeah. Okay, so shall we go with Elliot, shall we?
Well, with my quiz name, I've appealed to your Columbia loving side, and with my job, I've appealed to your Coventry loving side. Because many people will know Dion Dublin as the host of Homes Under the Hammer. But instead, I am going to go with him as an inventor of the Jube, which is a musical instrument he is credited with. A musical box that you drum on.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Of course.
That is a good one, yeah. Okay, so it's Moncal versus Dublin at the moment. What about you, Jay? What have you got, buddy?
So I have gone, and the only one that could come to my head, the Jube one is really good. I enjoyed that one. The only one that could come to my head was now a very reputable computer salesman, but once played football professionally, and he
what
played,
was the criteria?
Yeah, and he played. You're a smart one, Josh. He played for none other than San Marino, and he is Davide Gualtieri, who scored his 8-second goal against David Seaman, and he was a professional footballer before Josh tries to call it out.
That's a problem.
That's a good fact.
Everyone that plays for San Marino has a job.
He was a professional footballer who scored a goal in 8 seconds against Big David Seaman. So that's who I've gone for. Big David.
Everyone else has gone for footballers with interesting jobs. You've got someone with an interesting job that's played football.
Mate,
interesting job. It's a job.
There's levels there. I've switched it around. You know what I mean? Come on.
Okay, and Ross, what about yourself, buddy?
Right, so I've got 2 jobs for this one player.
Same player. Oh, okay.
For the same player.
Is one a football?
I've gone with Newcastle United legend Olivier Bernard, who I always just think about on a regular basis because what a good-looking man. But first of all,
that sounds so wrong.
First of all, he is the owner and CEO of Durham City Football Club. And then he's also reopened the Mason's Arms in Blythe. So he's a pub landlord as well.
Nice.
Right.
He's famously named it after Ryan Mason.
Of course.
Is he still within the pub trade, is he?
He is, and according to TripAdvisor reviews, it's going well.
Right. So if we're in that side of the woods, we'll see Olivier Bernard then, shall we? Yeah.
I'd like an Olivier Bernard lockdown lock-in.
Oh,
right, guys. Right. Well, I'm gonna have a little think on that, and by the end of round 1, I'll let you know who actually has the point for this one.
At the end of the quiz, I've got some. Can I tell you the ones that I neglected at the end of the quiz?
You also can. Yes, you can.
Not the point. I'm starting to regret going for the Pancake Chef, to be honest. Over some of them, but yeah,
I like the Pancake Chef.
You can do that at the end of round 1 if you want, buddy. Right, but we are on round 1 anyway. So, Josh, I think you did miss this, just what we were saying prior, but I've gone for the same format as 4 rounds of 10 questions, which I think is probably about right for the time-wise. And yes, maybe a cheeky little side mission quiz somewhere in there anyway. We will see how we get on. I'm still very disappointed at Adam. In fact, I'm going to dock him another 3 points. He's on -15 now.
Just a quick one, Ricardo.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. So
I've lost your name. Aspina is Elliot Yusuf, and Ayu is Richard. No, I'm kidding. It's Ricardo. Ricardo. And Coventry for Ricardo, and Burnley for Elliot. There we go.
Burnley.
Champions League.
I assume Yusuf knows Ross from the live streams of Tottenham. So
yeah,
he doesn't just not give a shit.
He just doesn't want to know who Ross supports.
Right. Sorry, Ricardo.
Let's crack on. Okay, so round one, which I've entitled "Come Fly with Me." So, guys, question one: at which French ground, or I will accept the club name as an answer as well, was the 2019 Women's World Cup final held? So I will accept the club as an answer. If you don't know the stadium name, by the looks of your faces, you don't actually know the answer. But anyway, so where was the 2019 Women's World Cup final held? This is going to be, I have to say, by the way, good luck with this quiz. Really good luck. It's not necessarily hard. That's probably one of the harder questions, actually. But it's just, right, anyway, you'll find out after question two. So, question two, anyway. In 2017, the infamous goalkeeper of Queen of the South ruled himself out of action because of, and I'm going to give you the multiple choice here, guys, okay?
Oh.
Was it A, whilst taking a selfie, he dropped a mirror on his foot? B, he was hit by a runaway cow? C, he got food poisoning trying for the first time grasshopper soup? Or D, he ruptured a tendon whilst ballroom dancing?
Ooh.
So one of those four answers meant he was ruled out of action. I think this was about 2 months, I think he was out for. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll be honest on that one. But anyway.
I mean, let's hope
so
it wasn't the grasshopper soup then.
Well, I think any of those four answers. Poor Sam.
Yeah.
You know.
Poor guy either way.
When you get one of being out with a grasshopper soup, people start to ask questions. Are you okay?
Do you want that question repeating? Sorry,
I don't, but
no, all good.
I'm good with that, mate.
No, I'm happy to do it comically.
Don't forget to play along at home, guys. Don't forget to play along at home.
Yeah, also, good luck to the millions. Okay, guys, question 3. Which manager famously said, "We didn't underestimate Cameroon. They were a lot better than we thought"? So was it A, Bobby Robson, B, Gordon Strachan, C, Chris Coleman, or D, Mick McCarthy?
Yeah, those answers.
Kind of got. Of course, yes. So we didn't underestimate Cameroon. They were a lot better than we thought. Bobby Robson, Gordon Strachan, Chris Coleman, or Mick McCarthy? So you kind of have the 4 managers of, the home nations there.
Why can't I remember?
Not at present.
Oh, no, I can't remember now. Oh, there's one that I don't think it is, but then the other 3, you can just imagine it rolling straight out of their mouth.
Yeah. I'm just still thinking about Paul Sam, but yeah. Okay, guys. So we got an answer for that one. Obviously, we can go back on these at the end.
Yeah.
Got a answer, yeah.
Okay, guys. Question 4. This one is actually not multiple choice, so I'm going to leave this one open. In the Premier League era, who is Manchester United's longest ever serving African player?
Ooh.
Good question.
So again, in the Premier League era, who is Manchester United's longest ever serving African player?
Oh, that is a toughie.
What was this fucking?
I always think
Well, yes.
Yes, it is.
Earlier in good form. So, I
can't really give a clue with that. Although, I mean, Man United haven't really ever signed a lot of African players.
I think I know where it is, but I can't remember his name.
I can think of two.
I think at one point he played for Burnley as well. This player, but I can't remember his name.
I can only think of one.
Okay, well, we can come back to question 4 anyway. We're going to crack on. So, number 5, anyway. So, this one is a multiple choice one. back to the football knowledge. Which of these former Premier League players has 17 sisters and 10 brothers?
Bloody hell.
So is it A, Jeremy Aliadier? B, Celestine Babiaro? C, Sun Ji Hai? Or D, Alex Song? So one of those 4 players has 17 sisters and 10 brothers.
Can you give the names again?
Of course. We have Jeremy Aliadier, Celestine Babiaro, Sun Ji Hai, or Alex Song.
Is it a trick question? Is it a trick question? Are they all brothers?
What, all of those 4?
And there's 6 more.
Sun Ji Hai might stand out there a little bit, but okay, so good luck with your guess on that one. Okay, question 6. So, not multiple choices, guys. I'm going to leave this one open again. So, which current Premier League team was the first team to ever be televised? Now, this was in 1937, and they actually played against themselves.
What?
Excuse me.
So they played against their reserves.
Ah.
And it was the
So
first
this club
televised.
was the first team to ever be televised, and they are currently in the Premier League. So that gives you at least a 1 in 20 chance, you know.
I like those odds.
Mm. Donny down.
One.
Right.
Like it.
Question 7. Which former player in 2017, so very recently, released a song entitled Paranoid? And I will tell you, this was a rap song. And I will give you the options here, guys. Sorry, you do have multiple choice options. Yeah. I'm not going to be that much of a cunt. Don't worry. So you got A.
He knows.
A. Nicholas Bentner. B. Emmanuel Adebayor. C. Royston Drenthe. Or D. Ryan Babel.
It turns out I did need the multiple choices because it wasn't Jackson Martinez.
Before multiple choice. So
I wasn't going to go that obvious because I already sent you all that stuff. So again, who in 2017 released a song called Paranoid, rap song? Bentner, Adebayor, Drenthe, or Babel?
I was also convinced it was going to be Danny Osvaldo.
I was going to put the bike. I know he's got.
I'd literally already written Osvaldo.
I'd already written the answer, and it's in those 4 options. So I think this is looking promising. Hopefully, that one.
Jay, I hope with this quiz you're feeling a bit more confident now. Anyway, right. Anyway, question 8. Okay, so we're going to go to English ground football knowledge here, and again, I'll give you a multiple choice for this one.
Nice.
Who is the only English club's ground to have a pub on each corner? So you've got Brentford, Swansea, Huddersfield, or Stoke City. So again, who's the only English club's ground to have a pub on each corner? Brentford, Swansea, Huddersfield, or Stoke City?
Yusuf, mate, just keep going. We'll reply to you, and you can be our sixth man. You can be Adam for tonight. So keep it going. I love it.
Oh yeah, well, if you are, you're back to -12. So
Saturday selected us down here, aren't they?
so Pat was here, but I don't know where Ace is. Ace will be about at some point. He will just go hello at some point.
Right, guys. So we'll got an answer for that question 8, have we?
Yep.
Just a moment, guys. Sorry, because something in my VAR that's going off that's saying that we now have got the side quiz going on. I'm going to explain what is going on here, guys. So this is a little thing that I like to call, which is quite annoyed when Adam's not here, actually, but this is a little side quiz. This is away from the main quiz. This is something I like to call the points thief. So this will give each 4 of you an opportunity to steal some points from any player of your choosing.
Ross has a target on his head then.
Yeah.
Well,
no, but I like it.
You could go tactical with this. You could not. Now, guys, it's a very simple concept. This I'll just quickly explain. So there will be a question. It's a list-based question, so you have to list as many answers as possible in 30 seconds. And of course, in host style, I have the countdown clock sound effect, so you will know when the 30 seconds are up. Yes.
Can you steal Adam's -12?
No. Well, you would then be on -12.
Could be a major play.
Now, what I've done, guys, is so one of you will be the points thief. That'll be decided by the traditional host. Your names are actually all in a hat.
Oh man, this level of.
But you will all get a chance to be the points thief, and then you can pick whichever player you like to try and nick some points off. Now, I have to say, guys, the points thief has to beat the player. Okay, if it's a tie, you're not nicking the points. For the player, you're not gaining anything. You're basically defending your points. Okay.
Okay.
So either the stole or the defended. That's it. Okay.
Mate, I love this.
And because what I've done, guys, is FIFA 21 style. I've massively favoured the attacker in this game. So the questions for the points thief will all be on your specialist subjects, which will be on the clubs that you support.
I just want to see Ross against Josh.
Suddenly Jay's the target. Who's got a £1 billion goal?
I bet
well, it's still a list-based question. It's still a list-based question. So, if I can just pick out the first one here. Sorry. I realise, actually, that people, the 1.6 million watching will probably just be a bit on taking a backseat on this one, which is fine, because you're not losing any points. I do have to say that the first person out is Jay. So, Jay, your question will, of course, favour you. I don't wear it. Yeah.
That was me.
So, Jay, the question will, of course, favour you. So that'll be on Chelsea.
Yeah.
So now you get to pick whoever you want to try and steal some points from.
I'm going to go with Elliot.
Right, excellent. So, Ross, Josh, you can take a back seat, take a breather. You don't need to play this one.
We can make it.
It's a show. It's a showdown.
Should we make it tense? Should we do this?
Oh, go on.
You just put a target on your back.
Right, guys. So you will have 30 seconds at the end of the question. You'll know when the 30 seconds starts. And your question is, guys, in the Premier League, Name as many Chelsea players that come from Brazil.
Oh.
Feeling the heat, you know. Let me like
Mate,
little
this is
mascot
so
here.
tense. Oh, this is so tense.
All right, guys. So pens off. We can bring the other guys back in the room. That's fine. You know. What I'm going to do, guys, instead of just asking you what the answers are, I'll just read through them. If you could just tick them off and just send them to me. However many you got right, okay?
Do they not need to like?
I think that
they play. You need a gentleman's agreement that you'll play fairly here.
Yeah, we need
exactly.
to declare.
So I am expecting honesty on this quiz,
Is it,
as with all the answers.
without ruining Ricardo's. This is good. In countdown, they sort of go, how many did you get? How many did you get? And we hear their numbers first. Is that not? I think their number. Okay.
Well, do you have to send me what they have? That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So. So I think there were 15 here. So I'm just going from the first one to the last one. Emerson Tom, Alex, Giuliano Belletti, Mineiro, Ramirez, David Luiz, Oscar, Lucas Piazon, Willian, Felipe Luiz, Kennedy, Pato, Thiago Silva, and then the two that I had that actually played for a different national team are Diego Costa and Emerson, who's a left back who played for Spain and Italy. So if you just
Costa with a question mark.
Costa played for them, but also
I'd say if it's a question mark, just fire it across. You know, there's no.
I didn't put.
You know, I don't think there's any harm in doing that. So.
I think you said players who were born in Brazil, not that represented Brazil. So I think
he said from Brazil.
Yeah. So
yeah,
saying Costa's allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was saying. I'm just saying they played for different national teams, but they are allowed, of course.
Do we send them to you?
Right.
He's Italian.
Yeah,
mate.
please, man. And then if I
think he might be born in Brazil, though.
He's born here.
He's able to represent.
There's something about that. There's definitely a Brazilian link to him anyway.
Fair enough. Sorry, Yusuf. Right, so how many did each of you get? Or are you just sending them to Ricardo?
I've sent it to Ricardo.
I sent it.
I thought we were sitting back. Or was I supposed to be playing as well?
No. We're sitting back, Ross.
No,
How many did you get, or did you not?
I didn't play along, really.
Oh, I played along. I got 6.
Okay, well, Elliot actually got 5 there. Ooh. But Jay also got 5. So that means it's a tie. So Elliot doesn't actually lose any points there on that one. Sorry, Jay.
It's a good game, GG.
So are we playing for, just to clarify, are we playing for the points earned in the first round?
If Elliot would have lost that, he would have started on -2, yes.
Thanks.
Oh, thank God for Diego Costa.
Who did you get out of curiosity?
Also, big help having one of them in your quiz name.
Yeah, definitely.
Of my 6, I didn't get William.
I got Oscar, Luiz, William, Ramirez, and Silva.
I got Pato there. I'm quite pleased that I got Pato.
William, Costa, Ramirez, Thiago Silva, and Oscar.
Yeah.
Right, guys. Anyway, so we are going back to round 1, and we're on question 9. So between 2003 and 2005, which current Champions League team had Columbia Pictures Films as their sponsor, which means that they actually changed their sponsor week to week, having films including Hellboy, Resident Evil, and Spider-Man. They generally did do this. And I'm going to give you the 4 options, guys, for this.
Oh.
So you've got... I am, yeah. So it's Porto, Atletico Madrid, Atalanta, or Lazio. So between 2003 and 5, these guys had films rotating on their... Not in one game, obviously, but... Yeah. Yeah. I think they had anacondas as well at one point.
They were like
great film. Yeah. So the options again were Porto, Atletico Madrid, Atalanta, and Lazio. And question 10, it's the last one of this round, guys. Which English club has a larger-than-life mascot named the Jolly Green Giants? Is it Forest Green Rovers, Plymouth Argyle, Yeovil Town, or Wrexham? Right, are we all good with that? Anyone need anything repeating?
No.
I'm all good, thank you.
All right, so shall we whiz through the answers for round 1 then, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. So, Elliot, which ground was 2019 Women's World Cup final held? And the club would be suffice if you had that.
Don't know the ground, but I thought Lyon, because they're quite big in the women's game.
Are they? Are they? Well, they are, because it is a correct answer, yes.
Yeah, well, they are the best women's team in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Lyon. Right, okay. Josh, 2017, the infamous Queen's South goalie, Sam Henderson, injured himself because of... What did you have down, buddy?
I thought it had to be ballroom dancing.
Ballroom dancing. It's not ballroom dancing, actually. Ross, have anything different?
I went for the selfie dropping the mirror on him.
Yeah, I went for that.
Anything else, Elliot?
I went for runaway cow because I thought
The runaway cow was the correct answer, actually, yeah. And apparently he got hit twice. He got hit twice by the runaway cow. Or, well, apparently the cow came back to him, but he dodged him at the last moment. The second time, yeah.
You bastard.
All right, Jay, who famously said, "We don't underestimate Cameroon. They were a lot better than we thought."
I just went for Mick McCarthy.
I could not do a quiz without putting Mick McCarthy in, but he wasn't right on this one, I'm afraid.
You got me, guys.
Josh, do you have anything else?
I thought I'm going to kick myself because I now think it was Coleman, but I'm going to stick with Strachan. I had pictured his docile Scottish accent saying it.
They were both wrong, so it was Bobby Robson, actually.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
he was the one I thought it wouldn't be.
Yes.
We played them. Was it Italia 90 we played them?
Italia 90 opening game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just didn't think he'd say that, though.
It's before managers were media trained, so
That's fair. I could just imagine Coleman just being like, well, yeah.
I just pictured Mick giving it a go.
If you think about it as well, the other 3 managers will not have played Cameroon in the game that mattered.
But it didn't have to be a game that mattered. They could have got bad in a friendly and still said.
Yeah, they might have got twatted in a friendly and gone, we just didn't think they'd be that good.
No one cares about friendlies against Cameroon.
Cameroon do.
But it's very rare they have a friendly against Cameroon.
It's true, yeah. Okay, Ross, in the Premier League era, who's Man United's longest ever serving African player?
is it Quinton Fortuné? I'm not sure if
It
that's
is
how you say
Quinton
his name.
Fortune. Yes, it is. He was
He
there
was
about 7
fucking-
years. Yes.
Before he's moved to Burnley.
Legend of the club. Legend.
Yeah.
But apparently Man United have only signed about 7 African players, so they've not signed very many of them.
The only other one I could
Obviously,
think of-
Agarlo's just recently left, hasn't he? So
Yeah,
I could only
there's
think of
Eric
Bailly.
Bailly. Was Djemba from Angola? I think maybe.
yeah.
I can't think of any others.
It's a shame because I think.
Oh no, he's the one who went to Burnley.
the past 7 years.
I don't think Quinton Fortune went to Burnley.
No,
But looky there.
Jemba. We got Jemba.
Yeah.
I knew.
Is that what you wrote down, or did you write that?
I wrote down Quinton Fortune.
Oh, okay. All right.
Do you have loads of
right.
false memories of him at Burnley?
I was
The thing is him scoring screamers for Burnley. You're like, oh,
I was thinking there was a player. There was an African player who went from Man United to Burnley, and I don't know why Quinton Fortune popped into my head.
Elliot, I'll be honest, he did nothing at B&Q after that as well, so it's not that memorable.
I've got it right.
Josh, which of these former Premier League players had 17 sisters and 10 brothers?
this is one of those ones that in the back of my head, I am sure I've heard it was Alex Song before.
Are you going for Alex Song?
I am, yeah.
It was Alex Song, yes. Congratulations.
Mate.
Wait,
He
which
did
one
have a
was
massive family. Apparently, I think a lot of them were born like quite disabled and stuff. Quite a sad story, but I think you
Which
just have to
one
pay
was
quite a lot to
that?
look after them.
I wrote B
Sorry?
and I forgot. Which one was that?
B was Babiaro, so that was
I
incorrect.
couldn't remember who I put, so I put B. So
Right.
Song was D, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, D. Yeah.
not doing too well.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Just before I even get a chance to read this, Sam Woods straight in with the answer.
Bang.
Oh, he's straight in there.
Hi, Sam. Long time no
Nice
see.
to see you, Sam.
Haven't seen you in about 3 years, it feels like, but how you doing?
Yes, Sam.
Sam's a Kendall friend.
Ooh, Kendall friend.
Nice.
Had to be there.
Right, sorry, Ricardo.
Right, that's fine. Right, Elliot, who's the current which current Premier League club, was the first team to be televised in 1937 when they played against their reserves?
I went for Arsenal.
It was indeed Arsenal, yes.
I'm surprised how well these answers are going. I thought I had no chance.
I have no chance. I'm
God
not
damn it.
doing
God
great.
damn it. We have to steal points off Ross, don't we?
The thing is, he'll outdo
You shouldn't
you.
do that, Ross, with the points, Steve. You know.
Yeah, but you've got nothing to lose, have you? Even if you do play him.
True.
Don't
Well, he'd be minus
encourage
2,
people to
wouldn't he?
do that.
Oh no, I'm out for revenge on Jay now.
Yeah, the enemy's been made.
Oh no,
How about Burnley?
I really want.
I just
I
have
really
this
want
weird.
the Spurs round though to see who is the ultimate Spurs fan.
It's Ross.
That's true. Yeah,
Ross
that's true.
probably knows more about every one of our clubs than we do.
Right, okay, sorry, Ricardo.
Okay, Jay. So, which former player released a song entitled "Paranoid" in 2017? Which was a rap song.
Yeah, again, I was gonna go with Depay before it was multi choice because all I know is that he has some songs out. But
He wasn't on the list, so that was wrong.
no, I know that's why.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, I forgot what the answers were, and I've just wrote D down, so whatever D was.
D was Ryan Babel, but that was not correct, I'm afraid. Ross, Elliot, anyone?
I
Have you got
heard
something
rap
else?
song and then instantly wrote down Royston Drenthe before I heard the rest of the question.
It was Royce and Drenfe, yes.
Yeah.
He did do quite a few rap songs, actually.
Was
He
he
loves his
Steve?
rap, that boy.
Was he?
He was. Hey? C,
Was-
sorry, C
C
Royce and Drenfe, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Ross, so who's the only English club ground to have a pub on each corner?
Well, I think it's Brentford Griffin Park, but they've got a new stadium now. So
it is Brentford, yes.
That's quite a good little fact, isn't it? It's their
Do they
own
still
ground.
have one
it is,
now?
but it's a dead fact. They've
Do
moved stadium.
they still have one with the new stadium? Did they keep the pubs or not?
I hope so, but I don't think they are.
Should we check? You carry on, I'll check.
I also
Is
went
that
for
like, has Olivier Bernard bought one of those pubs?
Oh,
If so, it might be, yeah.
that'd be incredible.
Right, okay. I'll come to Elliot for this one because I know that Josh actually knows the answer. So,
I've already
between 2003 and 5, which current Champions League team had different films as their sponsor?
no idea, so just took a punt at Lazio.
It was not Lazio, no. Josh, do you want to enlighten the group?
It was the beautiful Spider-Man Atletico Madrid shirt.
It was indeed, yes.
What a time! And I've seen the
Torres
Hellboy as well.
with Spider-Man, yeah. it was a good kit. We should buy that kit, you know.
I said that'd be quite a good one to have in it, like for a collection.
Yeah. But yes, it was Atletico Madrid who was sponsored for a couple of years by Columbia Pictures. And Josh, for the last one, who has a larger-than-life mascot named the Jolly Green Giant?
It is Yeovil Town.
It is Yeovil Town, yes. So that will complete the first round, guys. If you can just tot up all your correct answers. And Adam's still minus 12 at the minute.
By the way, I can't find anything on if Brentford still have 4 pubs. Nothing's coming up.
I'm very happy with that.
No,
What you get? 10, you little shit.
Almost.
Just you wait. Right.
Just
I don't
while
know
we're
if you do
trying
a classic Adam saying in terms of I'm just counting these up.
The Peter Pan, Gothica, Hitch, the Will Smith film Hitch, Triple X,
I feel like I remember seeing
Anguish.
Hellboy on there.
Beautiful shit. Anaconda. I thought I was joking about Anaconda. SWAT. I like the SWAT one.
Shapat got 10 out of 10 again, lads.
I think
Oh,
you're
well
lying,
done.
Shapat. I'm not going to lie. I think you're lying. I think you're telling
I don't know.
lies.
Why would he lie?
Right, guys, we're going to move on to round 2. I'm just waiting on Josh.
Oh,
Just your-
sorry.
That's all right, buddy. Don't worry.
I was too busy looking at the kits.
Can I just nip to the toilet really quick?
Be quick.
Unacceptable.
I've sent you a GIF which looks like I'm far prouder of my score than I actually am.
You just look proud, actually. Yeah. Okay, guys. No, Jay's but absent, so I'll just wait for him, and then I can. Happy to reveal the scores for the first round, if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. While we
Who's-
wait, we can quickly have a look.
This-
It's Peter Pan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Villa are winning as well.
Ah,
Oh,
But as we know from
yeah.
during the week, they can't hold on to a lead. I tell you what, I've had an awful week with the fantasy football because I decided to sell Callum Wilson, and then Pep Guardiola has decided to drop Sterling and Stones.
I thought Foden would do something for me. One game starting. And I captained Fernandez. I did have Wilson in there. Who scored for Villa?
Barkley.
Big up Yusuf, by the way.
Any nice assists from Watkins? Nah, yeah, shit. Grealish. Right, sorry. Okay, Ricardo's going to reveal the answers now. Okay.
Woo!
Oh, I've done the answers, but I can do the scores if you like.
Yeah.
So we have a little divide here actually.
Ooh.
Whether that
DJ.
helps your little points scores later on, who knows? Yeah, so we do have Jay and Josh tied on 4.
Hey.
Elliot with a big 8, great round, and Ross with 9.
Oh, fucking hell. Shall I leave now?
So somehow from that round, yeah.
I honestly, when I was
about
doing that, I thought I'd probably got about 4 right. I'm so chuffed with that.
Fuck you, Ross.
Right. Okay, guys. So round 2. Okay, so this is called Best of Enemies. So this one will be, I will give to you a particular name of a derby, and you just have to tell me which 2 teams partake in that derby.
Nice.
For the point, guys, for the point, I need both teams, because obviously it would be incorrect if you got one wrong.
What if it's the first team to ever be televised derby?
That'll just be the Arsenal Reserves derby.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is.
Do we know who won that match?
I'll just get rid of question 6. Right.
I wonder if you can get it on DVD.
Yeah. Right, guys. Okay, so question 1. Derby d'Italia. So one of the more famous ones in so Derby d'Italia. And just one moment, we just need to pause a minute because we've got another points thief round going on, guys, here. Oh my God, right, okay, we need another player. Jay's obviously had his fill of no points. We are on to... Sorry, it's a bit hard. Josh,
Hello.
anyway, it is you. It is Josh. So, Josh, your special subject, of course, is Tottenham Hotspur. You can still pick any of these 3 players.
Well, Jay's out because he's on level with points, low points with me. But then again, I'd like to think I beat Jay at Tottenham. So it's between Ross and Elliot. And the question is, yes, I should take Ross on, but I run the risk of losing. But I feel like I could take Elliot on and still run the risk of losing. But 8 and 9 points isn't exactly a big. Oh, it's difficult.
It's a tough choice.
Do you want to hand the consistent winner and a possible
You know what?
advantage?
Just for taking one for the team, I'll have to challenge Ross. And because I have to. Yeah.
No,
So going for the other Tottenham.
Yeah,
man,
if the question's about squad numbers, I have a chance. Like,
yeah, that's true.
squad numbers, like stuff like that, like the life and times of Lewis Holtby, I have a chance.
I should have really done a Lewis Holtby round. Right, okay, so anyway, Jay and Elliot, Breather.
Oh yeah. Like.
Okay, so it's Josh versus Ross. Special subject: Tottenham Hotspur. So, guys, Tottenham's best ever Champions League appearance was when they got all the way to the final against Liverpool. In 30 seconds, guys, I would like you to name as many different Tottenham scorers in the competition.
That particular year or
Champions League that year. Yeah. Start feeling the heat in a minute. Okay, guys. So pens up, Ross. We are done. So, okay. So Spurs different goal scorers in that Champions League, best ever Champions League for Spurs. So there were 7. First goal scorer was Christian Eriksen against Inter Milan. I think it was the first Spurs goal, actually. Harry Kane, Eric Lamela, Lucas Moura, Heung-min Son, Jan Vertonghen, and Llorente was the 7th one. Okay, guys, if you just top them up and just send them across, we can see if the points are being stolen or defended. It's fine for you to pop back in now, Jay, if you want, or if you've gone to the toilet again, or whatever you're doing. I don't know.
Yo.
No, he hasn't. No, he's there, actually. Yeah.
I'm going to do this, though. I'm going to drop out.
How did you guys get on, by the way?
I played along. I got 4, but I also got 5 that were incorrect because I just started writing down random players with no knowledge.
Oh yeah, does it matter if you wrote down one that was incorrect, or does that not matter? Because I wrote down 8.
It doesn't matter. It's just matching up a correct answer.
I was just writing down.
Obviously, you only.
That's a relief because I wrote down 10.
Yeah. Well, if you write down as many as you can, I mean, you've got a good chance of getting it. You know.
Does that mean Ross got perfect score?
Yeah. I can reveal that the points with Josh, you did get 6, but you forgot your Llorente.
I know.
Ross got a perfect 7. So Ross, yes, congratulations, you have defended your points.
Hey.
So no one's actually stolen any points so far, which is a bit sad.
Just forgot Llorente, and I shouldn't have done because he's fresh in man in Ross's mind.
Yeah, he scored the classic shoulder hand goal or whatever it was. Yeah.
Even I got Llorente.
He scored against Man City. He scored the away goal winner, if you like.
Yeah, that one where it took him like good 3 minutes.
You what? Sorry.
Haven't you missed one? The Celso.
Haven't I missed?
The Celso didn't play for you then.
No, that was in last year's Champions League campaign.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Celso didn't score. No.
I was just thinking of the red star.
I think your top.
Sorry.
I think your top scorer was. I think it was Lucas Moura actually, because he got a hat trick against
just
Ajax.
on that
Yeah, but he also scored at Barcelona to equalise. So he went through. Vertonghen scored against Dortmund, same as Lamela. Harry Kane scored in the away game, so you won 1-0. And you also beat PSV, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
I thought Davinson Sanchez had scored against PSV, so I wrote him down as well in my answers, but maybe he didn't.
No, Harry Kane got both goals, so
must have been a weird dream.
I thought Jan scored, but it got ruled out for being offside because he was actually in his half against Sunderland. I'm sorry, wrong. Sorry.
Yeah. Classic Sunderland match.
I was hoping. I only hope that he was never going to, but that Ross was going to let Eriksen slip his mind. But
Eriksen was a bit.
It made me feel better knowing that I couldn't have stolen the points anyway, because he got a perfect score.
He got marked.
He did get the perfect score. Yeah.
If you'd said assists for bonuses, maybe things could have been different.
It could have been, yeah. I'd have probably struggled on assists, to be fair.
Just write names down. What's else? Right. Jay, are you ready to come down?
Where's he gone?
All right. I'm trying to go to my phone because my laptop's about to die, but we'll carry on for a sec.
Right, guys. Okay, so we are on question 2, the derby. Sorry. So Which two teams take part in the M23 derby?
Oh, fuck that.
So again, see M23 derby.
Who here still hasn't got a driving license and doesn't understand where any of the motorways are?
Yeah.
I don't have a driving license, but I feel like
Well, I
know
do,
this
but I've
one.
never been there.
Yeah. It has many of the names, that derby, doesn't it? It has many of the names.
Many.
It's,
Okay, number 3. So this derby is called the Topper. Which two teams play in the Topper?
Struggling already, I think.
Tough, yeah. Oh, I mean, there's nothing obscure, but
hey.
right. Okay, so number 4 is Der Klassiker. Which two teams play in Der Klassiker?
Just hold that thought, lads.
I actually forgot about the obscure jobs as well, so I will run through that at the end of this round. I do apologise.
Nice. Oh.
I feel like I'm in his microwave.
Oh, I muted you before, Jay, when you started. There we go. Right.
Okay,
ready?
Jay, you can hear us, Jay, yeah?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, cool, okay. Okay, so number 4 was the Klassiker. Number 5 is the Super Classico. So which two teams play in the Super Classico? This is probably actually the quite most normal round of the whole
I'm
quiz.
finding this tough.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
am I.
It's one of those ones where I think I've actually got every single one right, but then the more I think about it, the more I'm like, is it a D or is it a die? Is it an L or is it a, like just the word? I'm like, oh.
I was expecting more whimsical derbies,
All
like
right,
the Black Pudding
all right,
derby.
James Olcott, calm down.
Right, number 6, probably my favourite one of the round. The Derby of the Eternal Enemies.
I don't know.
Genuine derby.
Is this a loose translation?
A few
A
of
loose? No, it's natural translation.
A
Probably.
few of these-
It's
derbies have multiple names, don't they? Definitely.
I'd assume some of them do, yeah, because they're probably doing some of the languages that they are. Obviously, they're not all from League 2, you know. In fact, none of them are from League 2, but
What? No.
I know.
You've written down League 2.
Yeah, number
The
Number
Diatello
six
was not
is-
What's
the
that?
Dar-
Carlisle United and Morecambe for eternal enemies.
I think we all know they're eternal enemies. Yeah.
Derby Italia.
It's the only two teams I pick on FIFA.
Coming up on Sky Sports, the derby of the eternal enemies is Morecambe take on Carlisle United.
Right, guys, number 7. The Derby of Belgium. So again, these are all clubs, just to clarify. The Derby of Belgium.
Blow blowing out quite vigorously there.
Craig Dawson.
I've given the answer away there.
The answer is Craig Dawson, actually. Okay, number 8 is the Copenhagen Derby. Or Copenhagen.
I think I've got one team in that.
Red herring, John.
I think the rules were stated quite clearly before the round. Okay, guys, number 9 is the Dockers Derby.
Oh no!
I'll give you a clue with this one. It is 2 English teams.
What's the name?
The Dockers Derby.
The Docking Derby.
Dogging.
Dockers.
Oh.
It's called the Dockers Derby.
Just for clarification there, Elliot.
Please don't write docking. Sorry, Joe. I don't know if you missed that last one.
Yeah, I did.
It was
Sorry.
not docking; it was Dockers. Right. And the last one this round is the Potteries Derby. So it's the Potteries Derby.
Oh.
Ooh, indeed.
Is that? Are you allowed an English clue on that one, or not?
They are 2 English teams. Yeah, I'll give you that on the last.
Okay, it's obvious.
Genuinely, I think I'm
If it was
zero.
one English team and then like one from Ecuador.
Yeah.
The Derby.
England and Ecuador do have a big rivalry. I do give you that, Ross. Yeah.
I reckon I've got 0 in this round, to be honest.
Really?
Well,
I think I've got a few.
I've got a few. I ain't got all of them.
4 or 5.
I think I've actually got all right. I think this could be a bit of a clawback for me. I'm quite.
Could be a switch around here. Yeah.
Does
Does anybody want any of these classic derbies repeated? By the way,
Just can
before we
you
go through the
repeat
answers?
4 just to make sure?
Number 4.
Yes. Just make sure the first word of it.
Yeah. Number 4 is Der Klassiker. I can spell the first word if you like.
No, that's all good. Thank you.
Oh, Der Klassiker.
Yeah.
What about 3?
Number 3 was De Topper. So DE is the first word, and then Topper. De Topper. I know my Korean is spot on, but it's not Korean.
Wait, it's not? I'm going to have to change that from...
I'd be amazed if you need 2 Korean teams, to be honest. But...
I was about to say, Elliot really panicked.
Yeah. I can think of the club badge of one, but that's about it.
Right, guys. Any others repeating, or are we okay on
all
best
good
of enemies round? Okay, so on this quite tough round, let's come to you, Ross, first. Derby d'Italia.
To be honest, I'm not sure on my Italian derby, so I've gone for Inter and AC Milan, but I don't think that's right.
It's not, no. So, Josh, about yourself?
I think it's Napoli-Juve.
Also not right. Elliot?
I think it's Roma-Lazio.
Nope. Jay?
Is it Inter
to
Juve?
save the day? Hey?
Inter Juve.
It is Inter and Juve, yes.
Inter Juve.
Congratulations. Yeah.
How are these? How are they derbies? They're not even like in the same city.
I remember that one. They literally played. They played like 2 weeks ago. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, every game in Italy is known as some form
That's probably
of
where I
derby.
got it, well, Jay, because recently I watched Juve Inter and then I watched Napoli Juve. So I probably heard it somewhere.
Okay, Josh. The M23 Derby.
That's Palace Brighton, but leave me alone. It's also known as like what they had like a defender. Didn't they? They shared a defender, and they hate each other for that. But they hate each other for loads of really weird reasons, and it's not a derby.
Yeah,
but
well, it's because two of their managers had a row, like in the 80s or 70s or something. I think one of them was Terry Venables.
Not a derby, but yes, it's Palace Brighton.
Right. Okay. Elliot, the topper.
I went for Bayern Munich Dortmund.
No, complete wrong country.
Damn it.
Ross?
Is it Ajax and PSV?
It is Ajax and PSV, yes.
Oh, I put Ajax Feyenoord.
Ooh,
It's Ajax PSV.
That is upsetting.
Jay, the Klassiker.
Is that Bayern Dortmund?
That is Bayern and Dortmund, yes, it is.
The Klassiker.
The Klassiker, yeah. That's made it sound not like the, but you know, the. Okay. Ross, the Super Classico.
Well, Barcelona and Real Madrid is El Clasico, isn't it? So Super Clasico, I went with Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid.
It's not, no. I can see you thinking, no.
I had the same
Black lines
theory.
on the language of the countries.
I had the same theory.
Is it Boca River?
Josh?
I went Boca River.
It is Boca and River, yes.
Yeah.
Just because the film that Copper Nighty did in it.
You with your Spanish in the works.
Okay, Josh, so probably the best one on the quiz. Derby of the Eternal Enemies. This could be a lot of teams. I mean, initially I had Torquay and Inverness, but
I think I wrote the wrong answer. I think I know one of the teams now.
Okay.
I wrote.
Do you have an answer? Basically,
I did. I wrote AC Inter because I thought that might be a different name for it, and it was a trick question. But actually,
Right.
I think it's. I can't remember the other team, but it's Olympiacos and someone, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I won't come to anyone else, but it's Olympiacos and Panathinaikos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
not Shandong against Shanghai.
You get a massive 0 points for that, yeah.
There's a whole, it's a whole mythology thing, isn't it? Like
That's why I went Roma Lazio.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, like a Greek god thing.
Okay, Elliot, Derby of Belgium.
Royal Antwerp and Genk.
Completely wrong. Jay?
Is it Antwerp and Bruges?
Completely wrong again. No one's got any of the teams yet. Ross?
Is it Anderlecht and Standard Liège?
It's Anderlecht and Standard Liège, yes.
It is.
I got Anderlecht. I did Anderlecht. Can I not have a point if I combined Anderlecht and Olympiacos?
No, you cannot. No. What, the eternal Belgian derby? Yes. Okay, Ross. The Copenhagen derby.
Well, Copenhagen has won, and then I'm not sure if the other team's right, but it's the only one I could think of. Brøndby.
It is, yeah. Brøndby and Copenhagen is the right answer.
Bloody hell.
No longer confident.
But Copenhagen and Midtjylland.
Hello.
Josh. Dockers derby. Not docking derby, the Dockers derby.
I just went with Portsmouth Plymouth.
It's good thinking, that. It is good thinking, but no, it's not right. Elliot, anything different?
Just because
Which would be a right answer if you did.
Just because they have a history of the Docks, Millwall, West Ham.
It is Millwall and West Ham, yes, it is. Congratulations.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought.
And Jay, Potteries Derby.
I went for Stoke and Derby, but I feel
He thought it was really literal. Potters Derby.
I think he's got.
Just give him a comedy point for that. It's not
I'll
quite
take
right.
it if you're giving it. I'll take it if you're giving it.
No. The rules
I
are
knew
quite
it was wrong.
clear. You have to get both teams. You did get one team, but Ross, any advance on just literally Stoke and Derby?
So Stoke the Potters is right, but it's Robbie Williams' favourite team, Port Vale.
It is indeed, yeah. Port Vale and Stoke is the right answer.
I think my answer's better, but we'll move.
Well, Derby would be the right answer. River Plate and Derby would be a good answer.
No, there's not actually a place called Port Vale. It's like one of the only places in the Football League where the actual name of where they are is not in the team.
And hashtag United.
Okay, guys. If you can send me the total that you've got there, that'll be great. And then we've done round 2, and also I mean, after a bit of consideration here, guys, I think I'm going to add a point to Elliot for his Dion Dublin and Jube as well. I quite like that. I think that's a fair answer. You know. So Elliot, if you just add one more on for you, mate, as well. I don't know if you said it to me already. Sorry, but
Can I ask you a quick question, Ricardo?
Yes.
Would Asperella starting a condom company, a range of condoms, have got the point?
Probably. Yeah.
Did you not know that? I thought I sent that to you. It's called Tino's.
The
condom company is called Tino's.
Would former Manchester United player Phil McRyan training to be a priest, would that have got the point?
Faustino Asprilla would have got the point, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin Francis is now a gang squad police sergeant in Canada.
The only other one that I was going to go for was Stuart Pearce, but that was while he was playing, being an electrician while he was still at Nottingham Forest. He was playing in the First Division and Premier League and just still being an electrician with his dad.
One of the funny things about that is that Brian Clough got him a free ad in the programmes for his electrician business.
There's another story as well where he calls Stuart Pearce a fraud because Stuart Pearce has the ad in the paper of like Stuart Pearce Electricals, and Brian Clough calls them round and he doesn't get in contact with Stuart Pearce, so he drops him from the team and calls him a fraud because he doesn't come round.
Of course.
Do we all see the thing about the Stockport? Well, he's not. He got sacked. The Stockport manager.
Oh yeah, how he
interviews for Sky.
Yeah, because they wouldn't fix his TV box, and it cost Stockport thousands.
I didn't know that. But that's probably why they sacked him. That's probably cost him the job in the long run.
I'll be back in a second.
Has Ross taken his headphones?
I do have to say, Josh, sorry to interrupt you. You mentioned the Faustino Asprilla condoms. There was actually a good article about that. So during the first wave of coronavirus, he actually offered to fly 2.5 million condoms via drone. Assuming he's got some deal with David there. To people in the UK because we were going to have a lack of condoms.
And that's why he's the people's champion.
Very nice of the guy.
And that's why he's the people's champion.
He's my champion. I've got his poster in my room, actually, next to Lamptey. How are we finding this extraordinary quiz, anyway?
Very, very difficult. I'm doing very, very poorly.
Right. Well, hopefully the next couple of rounds. Anyway, I mean, I'll just once these two are back, I'll just let you know what the scores are. But there's, the ample chance for anybody to come back in this quiz.
Just waiting for the charades round.
Sorry, boys.
Okay, guys. So if we're all ready, I'll just run through the current scores at the kind of halfway stage. Okay, so yeah, obviously a tough round that one with the derbies. Josh is with 7. Room to improve. I know. Jay 8. Elliot's with 11 and Ross 16 currently. So a man to catch, but can be caught.
Especially with the little side quiz.
Who told you?
There is still. I mean, there's still Ross's chance to steal some points from someone. But
yeah, there's that.
there is that as well. Yeah. Okay, guys. So we are moving on to round 3, which I like to call perfect links. There's a reason for this. The question after. So the question after will somehow link to the answer before.
Oh, bloody hell.
All will become very self-explanatory. So
Sounds it.
Just if you don't get an answer from the question before, there will also be a sort of a clue in the question after as well, because that answer will be linked somehow to the question before. And we actually will go full circle. It'll become very clear, guys. Don't worry. So 10 questions. There's a point for each answer. I think just as soon as we get going, it'll be very easy, guys. So the first question. Okay, so I was Mikel Arteta's first ever Arsenal signing for £8 million, and I play as a centre-back. So who am I? And again, if you're struggling, there will be a clue with the next question, because this guy is linked somehow to him. We're all linked here, guys. We're all linked.
It'll also tell you if you've got it wrong, if you know the second one and it's the first one.
That's it, yeah. Wrong. That's kind of an advantage of having the next question, but also if you're going down the wrong path, you're severely going to struggle with this. Yeah. Don't stray from the yellow brick road, Jay. All right, just stay on it, mate. Stay on it, okay? Yeah. So again, I was Mikel Arteta's first ever Arsenal signing, permanent signing for £8 million, and I play as a centre back.
Yeah.
Okay, so question 2. So he'll be linked to question 1. So I hail from the same country as number 1.
Ooh.
And I currently ply my trade for Chelsea, who bought me from Fiorentina for about £25 million. I am also a defender. So that's number 2, guys. So again, I hail from the same country as number 1 and currently ply my trade for Chelsea, who bought me from Fiorentina for about £25 million. I am also a defender. That is some positive faces right there, isn't it?
I knew I got the first one wrong, so I had to go back.
He's a current Chelsea player, obviously.
Okay. I like this round. Innovative.
Well, you like it because it was a Chelsea question. But...
I like it because it's smart.
Yeah. No. Okay, guys. So number 3. So obviously, if you've got number 2's answer, this will make it so much simpler. I played with Number 2. During my time at Sunderland, who I transferred to from Manchester United, having won the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League. I played 232 times for Manchester United. I am a centre-back.
Oh god, I thought it was all wrong.
Oh wow!
I'm having so bad.
It's so on the tip.
Do you want me to say that again? Sorry.
The whole thing again, yeah, please.
Yeah.
So I played with the answer from number 2 during my time at Sunderland, where I transferred to from Manchester United, having won the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League. I played 232 times for Manchester United. I am a centre-back.
Oh, it's that's so there, and it's just not.
Yeah. Well, maybe the next question might give you a little clue to who that one is. Maybe. Yeah. We're all linked here, aren't we? We're all linked. Okay.
As soon as
So
you
number
break,
4.
yeah.
I was part of the same World Cup 2002 squad as number 3. And I was the only member in that squad that was not born in that country. And I was also the only member that played outside of the country's home league. I currently work on TV as a pundit.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That is number 4.
Oh, can we go through that again? Was that the only Irish player to not play in the Irish League? Or did I mishear that?
No, I didn't say Irish. So I'll say it again. I was part of the same World Cup 2002 squad as the answer to number 3.
Yeah.
And was the only member of that squad that wasn't born in that country and that also played outside of that country's home league at the time of the squad.
Oh,
I currently work as
I keep thinking I've got them right, and then the next question happens, and I'm so confused.
I know,
This is the beauty of the round.
I think Ross has just given me everything I need from his.
Well, I've given you a wrong right. There's no way that's
it clicked it all.
Right. What?
I think. Let's go. I think.
I mean, I wouldn't
this
think too
round's a
much. I mean,
nightmare.
I think with this one, guys, I mean, if you can get one of the answers, it might follow on and just a bit of a domino effect. But
currently I'm off the yellow brick roads in God knows where.
He's
I'm
lost,
on the M23.
he's lost in the reeds.
that may help the other players, Ross. I mean, that kind of, you know. Yeah. Okay, so number 5. I currently work alongside the answer to number 4 as a TV pundit. I have scored in both the Merseyside and Manchester derbies. I have also won the Ballon d'Or.
Mika Richards.
I was so ready to.
That was my first answer without it.
Do own goals count?
No, Carragher didn't win a Ballon d'Or, mate.
No,
It's not
damn it.
Carragher.
I was actually thinking.
I would have loved it if Carragher had won a Ballon d'Or, you know. But
I'll start with that on.
do you want that one repeated again? Sorry, or are you okay with that one?
I'm good.
Ross looks like his head's going to explode.
No,
in a minute. It's the only time I've ever seen that.
Question 4.
Question 4? Do you want that?
Yeah.
Nah, don't bother.
Repeat it again.
Don't go through it again. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Well,
So
everyone's got an answer now, Ross. So
there's no way that's possible from the question.
I know what Ross is saying actually there.
What?
Well, if the player is linked, how is the only one playing outside his country? If that
Does he play for the?
He
the
played.
national team?
So he's linked because he played in the same 2002 World Cup squad with that player from the question before.
before that player made a big move away.
No, so these are separate questions. It's just how they're linked in
I know
time.
he's the only one in the squad that didn't play there.
But
then
didn't play in their home
so-
country's league.
Okay. I'll just make this very simple, right? So the answer to question 4, his link with question 3 is that he was in the same 2002 World Cup squad. That is their link, okay? But I'm just giving you some clues with him to try and guess who he is. So he is the only player that wasn't born in the country that he played for in that squad. And also he was the only player that played outside of the country's home league that got picked in that squad.
That is the part that confuses me. But...
Well,
move on.
as an often member of Ricardo's quiz, he's there to try and bamboozle you, and this is what you've got to get through.
True.
My head's currently it's like looking into an abstract painting and trying to find meaning.
I feel like I'm doing well.
All right. Well, thank you. At least there's one person. Yeah.
But no, but that's confusing.
I feel like I've got 3, and then I've got 2 in the middle, horribly wrong somehow, but then got back on track.
Well, you might get to them. You might get to them.
That might have been what I've done. To be fair.
All right.
Have
So
we had number 6 yet?
No. I'm just going to do number 6 now. Okay. So for number 6, I currently play for one of number 5's old clubs. During my time here, in which I am still here, obviously, I have won 3 Champions Leagues. I have been selected in 3 UEFA Team of the Years, and I also scored in the biggest ever World Cup semi-final win.
Can we have all of that again, please?
Of course. I currently play for one of number 5's old clubs. During my time here, I have won 3 Champions Leagues, have been selected in 3 UEFA Team of the Years, and I also scored in the biggest ever World Cup semi-final win.
Oh my god, this is a brain tweezer, but I like it. Let's go.
A brain tweezer.
We move. That's what it is.
Okay. Well, at least, seems like Jay's got an answer down then.
I've got an answer down for every single one. I'm not sure if they're correct.
Yeah, I think I'm on the right line, but at the same time, I'm just.
I think I'm on the wrong line, but then I seem to keep
I genuinely think I'm doing quite well.
I think I'm bob on at the moment, actually.
Yeah, I think I'm doing quite well.
Yeah, sounds like a bit of a mixed bag at the minute. You know, that's not always a bad thing. Okay, so number 7. So I played against number 6 in the 2017 Champions League final, where I scored the only goal for my team with a bicycle kick. I have also played in a World Cup final, scoring at both ends.
Sorry, can you repeat it again? Sorry.
Okay, so I have played against number 6 in the 2017 Champions League final, where I scored the only goal for my team with a bicycle kick.
All right, okay.
I have also played in a World Cup final, scoring at both ends.
Yeah, cool. I didn't hear you say only goal for my team. I thought you just said only goal, and I got sad.
No, only goal for my team. Excellent. This round's going well. Okay, number 8. So I managed number 7 during his time in Spain. I have also played in a World Cup where an England player got sent off for kicking out at me.
Say again.
Okay, so I managed number 7 during his time in Spain. I've also played in a World Cup where an England player got sent off for kicking out at me.
We're on the right path here, boys.
Are you finally getting back? Yeah, right, okay. Yeah.
Well, I went off. I went completely off the path at one point, but then I feel like I found my feet again.
I think I'm like...
You're sort of backtracking a bit now, yeah.
You know that like pebbles next to the path?
Yeah, I feel like I did okay for the first 5, then completely went off the path, and now I feel like I've fallen back within the lines. Almost like a driver.
Okay, so we've got the last 2 here. So, okay, number 9. So I was born in the same country as the answer to number 8. I moved from one Premier League club to another at the start of this season for £20 million. And in my first game, I saved a penalty from John Lundstrom.
Oh.
So that's this season. So I was born in the same country as number 8. I moved from one Premier League club to another at the start of this season for £20 million. And in my first game, I saved a penalty from John Lundstrom.
So it's not John Lundstrom.
He might a really slow penalty, but
It's much like if he like tried to like kick in a penalty and then saved it.
Close.
I don't know what fantasy points you get for that.
I'm going to throw this out there, by the way. I think I'm going to stay up.
Hey?
Still 1-0.
You think they're going to stay up?
I think Sheffield might do it.
Yeah. I thought that all season.
I didn't until they like started winning, but
10 points behind.
I think they've got a chance.
which is what somebody could be after this round as well. So right, the last question on this round, guys. So I currently, sorry, what?
So by logic now, this should link to both 9 and 1.
We are maybe going full circle, maybe not.
Yeah.
I am
maybe not.
So I currently play for number 9's former team.
Mm-hmm.
I broke the record for the most goals for my international under 21s team in October 2020. I have a championship winners medal.
I think I might have a perfect round. I'm scared.
Oh, that's what we like to see. Okay, well, someone didn't get that confused over this.
Towards the end.
Right.
I think 3 and 4, I've gone off the rails massively, and then apart from that, it's fine.
I think I've smashed it from 1 to
Ross,
5, and then
just just for fans, do you need anything repeating or
no, nothing repeating.
Can I have 8? Sorry, just
number 8.
Ross first. Sorry, Ross first.
No, I don't need anything repeating. I'm just confused.
Okay. Well, Josh seems happy. Jay seems happy. Look at that face.
I still want number 8 repeated.
Yeah, that's fine. So number 8 was okay. So I managed number 7 during his time in Spain. I have also played in a World Cup where an England player got sent off for kicking out at me.
Cool. For some reason, I panicked that you didn't say Spain, but we're all good. I thought you said Italy for some reason and I panicked, but it's all good.
No, joining Sam in Spain. All right, guys. So we all fine there. We've all got 10 answers, have we?
Yeah, I think you know what? I'm saying it.
From 7 onwards. I haven't got an answer from 7 onwards,
Brave.
but it's fine. We move.
Brave. Right then. Okay, so let's just start then, shall we? Jay, you might as well go first if you're not going to answer from that onwards. So I was Arteta's first ever permanent signing for £8 million. I play as a centre back.
Is it Mari?
It is Pablo Mari. Yes. Okay, Ross. I hail from the same country as number one and currently play my trade for Chelsea, who bought me from Fiorentina. I'm also a defender.
Yeah. I originally wrote Emerson, but then after the next question, I wrote Marcus Alonso.
I did the exact same thing.
It is Marcus Alonso. Yeah, it's Marcus Alonso. So
Where was Emerson?
obviously there's a Spanish link there.
Where was Emerson bought from? He was bought from Italy, wasn't he? 100%. Was it
Roma?
Roma.
Yeah, Roma.
Okay, this seems to be the one that threw people off the path. Yeah. So I played with, now we know, Marcus Alonso during my time at Sunderland, where I transferred from Man United. I've won the Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League. Played 232 times for Man United. Josh?
Well, I wouldn't have got it, to be honest. It completely slipped my mind until Ross said, did you say it was John O'Shea, wasn't it?
It is.
It was Kabul. Damn.
It's not John O'Shea, but you're not on the wrong lines. But also, the next question wouldn't make as much sense if you did have John O'Shea.
Oh, I've gone on the wrong path. Is it Wes Brown?
Is it Wes Brown?
Wes Brown. It is Wes Brown. Yeah.
I went for John O'Shea as well. Which is
So does that mean that we kind of fucked up the next path then? Well, it'll be interesting to know what your answers are anyway.
John O'Shea never won.
I went Wes Brown.
They both did, but Wes Brown played 232 times, which is what I put in. So.
Oh yeah. Well, Adam would have known that.
John O'Shea played way more. Yeah.
Question 4 wrong. Also, like I might know what it is now, but
also I don't think John O'Shea played in the same season as Marcus Alonso. So that wouldn't have counted. Marcus Alonso was only on loan for 6 months at Sunderland.
Ooh,
right.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's where.
But anyway, interesting to know. But anyway, so Elliot, part of the same 2002 squad as who you thought was John O'Shea. The only member not born in that country and also that played outside of that country's home league.
I know
now works as
now. Are we allowed to change our answers now?
Can we change our answers quickly now?
No, of course not.
Yeah,
of course not.
You haven't said it.
No.
Based on John O'Shea.
It was all linked.
So I know right now what the answer would be, but I'm just going to tell you. I went from John O'Shea to Robbie Keane, because Robbie Keane was not technically born in Ireland. He was born in Belfast.
I put Keane.
And he was also playing for Inter Milan at one period, which was
that's
not
what I
the
thought as well.
home league.
Yeah.
So people could see my trail of thought, but now I know that you're talking about Owen Hargreaves.
It is Owen
Hargreaves.
I put Owen Hargreaves.
Yeah, of course, Canadian and played for Bayern Munich. It's only one of the England squad that didn't play in England. However, the next one was I work alongside this as a pundit. This may be where you're getting back on track.
Nope.
I've scored in both the Merseyside and Manchester derbies. I've won the Ballon d'Or. What do you reckon, Ross?
Michael Owen.
It is Michael Owen, yes. He did win the Ballon d'Or.
I'm going to be very cocky and send you my score now.
Yeah, no, I think I can do the same as well, actually. I've got
last 5 is not Graham Souness.
Right, well, we still need to run through the rest of the answers anyway. So, currently play for one of his old teams. During my time, I won 3 Champions Leagues, 3 UEFA Teams of the Year, and I scored in the biggest ever World Cup semi-final win. Do you reckon, Jay?
I put Tony Kroos.
It is Tony Kroos, yes.
And that's where my answers stop.
Matt.
Right.
mine pick up at this point.
So
After
Yeah,
the
but I got
dive-
all of those right up until that point.
this is
Yeah,
the
but
beauty
still,
of
this
the round.
next one's easy.
and then you just give up.
I blanked out, to be honest. I
This
blanked.
next one's
Okay, so I
Come on,
played
final
in 2017 Champions League final, scored the only goal for my team, and I've scored at both ends of the World Cup final, Josh.
It's obviously Gareth Mandzukic. Hey, got you.
I'll accept that as well, yes. It is Mario Mandzukic, yeah.
Get it.
Okay,
It's the eBay one, isn't it?
I managed Tim Jordan's time in Spain. I've also played a World Cup where I got sent off by an England player kicking out at me, Elliot.
Was it David Beckham kicking Diego Simeone?
It was, yeah, Diego Simeone, yeah, of course. Managed him for Atletico Madrid with his Spider-Man kit. Okay, born in the same country as number 8. I moved for £20 million out of this season. Saved a penalty from John Lundstrom, Ross. You know who it is?
I didn't realise he was from that country, but Emilio Martinez.
He is, yeah, also Argentinian, yeah.
Ross had absolutely no idea until you said John Lundstrom, and Ross went,
And I was like,
Only Argentinians save them penalties. Yeah. And I currently play for number 9's former team. Broke the record for the most international 21 goals, and I've got a championship winners medal, Elliot.
Eddie Nketiah.
It is Eddie Nketiah, yes. So that will then bring it back to Arsenal and make the link complete. So
What a beautiful, beautiful journey.
Fair play. That's
it was very good. It was very good.
O'Shea Keane chaos.
Yeah. Well, I think the Wes Brown saga really threw a lot of people.
yeah,
But,
it really did.
I forgot Wes Brown existed for the duration of
I'm
his
just- I'm
life.
just-
He was the only one I could think of.
I even thought it's either John O'Shea or Wes Brown, but then I couldn't fathom it not being John O'Shea.
Wes Brown criminally he's one of the few Man United players to have 2 Champions League medals because he was in the '99 squad.
Yeah.
It was. I think he played in that game as well, didn't he? At right back. Might be wrong.
I don't think he played in the
I
final,
don't think we've had a whatever it's called points fee round.
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's all under control.
Perfect save. Chaos.
So we do have the last round, but obviously I just need your points from this round, guys. Whoever's not sent it across, sorry.
Already over.
Yeah, sorry. I've just got the last one. Sorry. So
That's so annoying. We could have all caught Jay if we'd just not followed his line of thoughts originally and then left him behind after question 7.
Yeah.
I know, innit? I got lucky there.
It's weird 'cause it does show how that perfectly is rounded. The fact that 3 of us went down one path, which took us the exact same way, and then Jade went slightly different.
The only thing is, you all jumped on like earlier than I did with the Michael Owen thing because I can't remember Michael Owen scoring for Everton.
No, he scored in the Merseyside derby, not for Everton.
Yeah.
I thought you said for both teams.
Oh no! So it's the Merseyside derby and the Manchester derby, as in he scored in both derbies. Not for both teams.
I completely misheard the question, which threw me off.
I got lost on the.
You should have just you should have asked me.
It
Well,
works.
guys, just for the last. Sorry, Josh.
Sorry. Okay.
Do you want to rinse through this, or does everybody need a quick break for the last finale round?
Let's go for it,
I'm just going to whiz through the scores as well. By the way, I do have them, so don't worry, I forgot. Okay, so we have 14 points currently for Jay. 15, Josh.
Overtake. Get it.
That's a West Brom Fulham, that. Elliot, 17. And Ross, 24. So it's going to take a big overhaul in the last round. But We still have 2 points for Yves left.
Is there any way that we can somehow pull together and beat? Hang on, there we go.
Oh, you only get 2
Hey,
from
beating
Hanson.
Ross. That's good.
Yeah, he could leave. He could just leave.
I'm going to have a quick
Disgraceful.
bathroom break.
Okay, hurry up, friend.
Right, okay, guys. I'll just be back in just a second. I'll be with you. Be prepared, though, guys. The last round is probably the quirkiest one.
Oh, that means I've lost this, lad. Rest in peace. Thanks for having me.
My only panic of that last, apart from realizing we'd fucked up, my only panic was that I'm sure he's Italy. And I know he didn't. I'm sure he said Italian manager for Mandzukic. So I was thinking, who the fuck kicked Conte? Allegri. I was like,
the Mandzukic one completely lost me because I knew it was Juve and I just couldn't think of the player. I thought maybe Dybala. I just couldn't remember who did the goal. So it's just that's what threw me for the rest of the game.
Where has
it's
Ricardo
mad.
gone?
He's just gone away. He's had enough. Ends Aston Villa 1, Southampton 0.
Ooh, great.
Southampton denied last gasp equaliser by ultra close offside call.
Ooh.
Oh no! Let's see the photo of that in a bit. The line.
Speaking of ultra close calls, I can't believe that Alisson one was even reviewed. So I saw that with my own eyes.
Elliot, did you see the handball? Elliot's gone.
Elliot doesn't care.
Elliot would care. Elliot's very bothered about the state of the Premier League, I'd like to think, and the bullshit.
It's gone downhill, hasn't it, boys?
Have you seen Jack Grealish has signed a contract and he's brought his dog?
No.
What, into the contract?
Of course.
My dog
It's
was
also nothing.
Bonjour.
We get this round whipped up and done, boys.
Right, guys. So yeah, we're gonna blitz through this round, guys. So this is all multiple choice. The last round. There is a reason for that. Once you know the questions. This round is called "You Butter Believe It." So, all right, guys. Question 1. For some reason, this is the most normal question on the whole quiz. Anyway, which of these teams has the biggest capacity stadium? Juventus, Man City Etihad, Celtic Park, or Schalke, which is called the Veltins Arena.
Ooh.
So again, who has the biggest capacity stadium? Juventus, which I think is called the Allianz Stadium.
Yeah.
Man City, Etihad, Celtic Park, or Schalke, the Veltins Arena, who I believe are currently bottom of the Bundesliga, I think.
Yeah, but they've won a game at least.
They've won one.
They won one.
Well,
They won one, yeah. They have won one, yeah.
They drew today as well, I think. 1-1.
Some people call that the David Wagner effect.
Okay, guys, so yes, one of those is obviously the highest. So get your answers in. Question 2. This passage was taken from whose autobiography? I like this question. Okay. Antonio Cassano says he has slept with 700 women in his time, but he doesn't get picked for Italy anymore. Deep down, can he really be happy?
I've read this autobiography.
So, from whose autobiography was that from? Is it A, Fabio Cannavaro, B, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, C, Samuel Eto'o, or D, Andrea Pirlo?
Who was the guy the quote was about? Sorry.
Cassano.
I'll read it again. Antonio Cassano says he has slept with 700 women in his time, but he doesn't get picked for Italy anymore. Deep down, can he really be happy?
It'd be good if it was his autobiography.
Speaking of
It would.
Casano, I've
Could
seen
score
the
his
news
own
article
name.
that came out of it about him today, about how he put on a load of weight when he was at Real Madrid because he was eating jars of Nutella. Jars.
God, bloody hell.
Of course he put on weight. Mental.
We've all been there, Ross. We've all been there.
Never eaten a
Nutella
jar of
cake.
Nutella just as like a snack.
We've all been there. You need to take time.
Just hold the quiz a moment
Oh,
because we are on a points thief round here, guys. We've got 2 names left. It's very tense. You don't know if you can see that, but that is Elliot's name. So, Elliot, so your question, obviously, on your special script will be Burnley. It's completely up to you, buddy, whoever you want to challenge to take 2 points off, if you can.
So, personally, I think Ross is too far out of reach because it's only -2. So, I think that I would like to give Jay an opportunity to not finish last and take on Josh.
You legend.
Right, excellent. So we have a showdown between Elliot and Josh then.
Elliot.
On the topic of Burnley FC for 30 seconds.
Want to drop us out, Josh?
I win. I win.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're challenging the host who has both the questions and answers, you probably will lose. Yeah. Right.
I think you should lose.
Okay, guys. So, right, Elliot. So, special subject Burnley to try and rob 2 points off Josh. Since the year 2000, and this will include interim managers as well, I want you to list as many managers that Burnley have had. Josh has got 47 already.
I was never going to win that, was I?
Okay, guys, so
Ever.
hands up. Yeah, obviously quite a tough one, that, but obviously it's tailor-made to the attacker. Maybe we might see the first point steal this round.
You will. Just take them.
Right, so guys, I'm just going to go through from start to finish. So we've got Stan Turner, Steve Cotterill, Steve Davis, Owen Coyle, Brian Laws, Stuart Gray, Eddie Howe, Terry Pashley, and Sean Dyche.
I got Howe and
manager.
I got Howe.
I'll just say that before he started reading them out, I sent him my score.
How many did you both get?
2.
I got 6.
I got Howe and Dyche.
I got 4.
Right.
What about
Well,
you,
I don't
Jay?
think I need to actually read out the scores. So because we already know them, Elliot does have 6 and Josh does have 2, which means that Josh, you are going to be -2 on this round, and Elliot, you are +2 currently. So
That's a big move.
congratulations.
Josh, you can still finish ahead of me, don't worry.
Well, Ross can now attack me.
Go on, Ross. Go on, Ross.
You could be beaten on Tottenham twice.
Although I think Ross would make sense to attack Elliot because he's his closest competitor.
Yeah, but I'm still not going to catch him.
Matt,
Well.
I'll just see what I want.
Everything
on.
would.
Who knows?
Passion
Who
trade.
knows?
Let's
Things
go,
have been
let's go.
tied. Okay, so question 3, guys. Who once broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to clear a game of Hungry Hippos? And he did this in about 17 seconds. So again, they're all multiple choice. They're all multiple choice. Don't worry, I'm going to give you answers. So A, Axel Tuanzebe. B, Ben Davies. C, Jamal Lewis. Or D, David McGoldrick. So one of these guys actually has a plaque for the Guinness World Record for the fastest time of clearing a game of hungry hippos. So it's two in
I
Zabi,
thought I
Ben
knew, and then I
Davis,
heard those
Jamal
answers, and I
Lewis,
do
or
not know
McGoldrick.
at all.
I know that one.
Mm.
Big point. Big point.
Josh lost to him in the final.
Right, guys, who once appeared on the infamous, and I mean infamous, cover of Chicken and Egg magazine?
Yeah, I know that one too. Already.
Is it A, James Milner, B, Joe Allen, C, Gary Cahill, or D, Bobby Zamora?
I love how it's infamous, like he's done something wrong, like
Yeah, he's not done anything wrong. I'll tell you, this guy actually really does like chickens. He really actually does like chickens.
just really sucking on an egg for the photo. Too hard.
There's actually a great picture of his front cover as well. So
Can
yeah,
we-
it was
can we see
Milner,
the picture
Allen,
when
Cahill,
we
or
go through the
Zamora.
answers?
I've already got it, so I can send it. Yeah. So.
Yes, great.
Okay, guys. Question 5. Whose name translates into English as good death? So again, good death. Is it A, Antonio Di Natale, B, Mark Van Bommel, C, Luis Boamorte, or D, Zambo Nguisa? So which of those 4 translates into good death?
Cry.
Okay, guys. I like all these questions. Question 6. Okay, so which former Aston Villa player once tried to actually, because he wanted to play the game, he tried to drain a blood blister on the bottom of his foot with a drill, earning him the nickname the Aston Driller.
Oh, I love this fact. I know who this
He
is.
got that. He got that nickname a different way.
You are?
Yeah. Okay.
He's making a
So who was nicknamed the Aston Driller?
I'm going to have
Mark
to hide my
Bosnich,
face so I don't show my excitement for the answer.
Olaf Melberg, John Carew, or Darius Vassell?
I think I know that just because I know which one Ross would like. That's my theory. Matt, I know which one would get Ross.
I know the question to answer too because of what you said as well.
Okay, guys. So question 7.
You mean the answer question too? Sorry.
Yeah.
You said I know the question. I know. He said I know the question. I know the question to 2 because of your answer.
I know the question.
He knows. He knows.
What a smart boy. I know the question.
Just because of what Josh said, though, not anything else.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So question 7. In 2003, 2 fans broke into, dug up, and stole both penalty spots in order to have a penalty shootout in their own backyard. From which club?
Where do you find these questions?
I know any.
Was it Rotherham, Wigan Athletic, Carlisle, or Peterborough?
What was the second one? Sorry.
Okay, so Rotherham, Wigan Athletic, Carlisle, or Peterborough?
The only thing I'm basing this on is because I've been to one of those stadiums and it's incredibly easy to get into.
Yeah, which stadium is
On that
easiest to break into? Carlisle, Wigan, or Peterborough?
Ooh.
Okay, guys. So question 8. Okay, so what was so unique about Alvin Martin's hat-trick in 1986 against Newcastle? Apparently, this has never been done before or after. So this hat-trick was unique for a particular reason. Was it A, that all 3 goals hit all 3 parts of the woodwork? So one hit the left post, one hit the right post, one hit the crossbar before going in? B, he scored his hat-trick in injury time. C, he scored against 3 different goalkeepers. Or D, he got sent off after his 3rd goal for his celebration. So one of those 4. I mean, I'd imagine all 4 of them have never been done, but you know.
That one's on the
But anyway, one of those happened in that game. Why was that unique for that hat trick? Never been done. Okay.
No.
Question 9, which I will. I'm going to send you the answer to question 9 once we get it. Probably my favourite question on the quiz. Who once appeared on an advert for Cartoon Network by literally samba dancing by himself for 30 seconds? I am going to send this. So, yeah.
I hope it was Chris Sam.
It probably wasn't. Well, I mean, I've watched this, and I mean, I've kind of made this obviously question up. Because I think it's samba dancing. I'm not sure. It looks like a bit Bollywood, maybe, but I'm guessing. When you watch it, you can make your own judgment. But anyway, so who appeared on the advert for Cartoon Network by Bollywood samba dancing for 30 seconds? William Gallas, Shinji Kagawa, Carlos Tevez, or Fabio Aurelio? One of those 4 generally did an advert for Cartoon Network.
Elliot's had it. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah. He's got the box set, that's why. Right, guys, and the final question on the quiz. But just before that, we've got one more points beef round, haven't we? Yes, we do. Do I need to reveal the name?
Get the hat out. Is it not right?
Do I need to reveal this name?
Hat out.
I wanted to make sure that it's all legit. So you know, Ross. So obviously your special subject is Spurs. So you get a chance to pick anybody that you like, buddy.
I don't know who to pick. Because I could pick Josh because fellow Tottenham fan. And also it gives Jay a chance of not being last. I could pick Elliot because it's my closest challenger. But I think just to test his Tottenham knowledge, I'm going to pick Jay.
Jay?
Am I right? Am I also right thinking Jay has not been challenged yet?
Yeah, correct. Because Jay challenged you, and your fucking reward for Jay was to go, we'll give Josh a chance to lose.
How was your Burnley manager knowledge?
Now Jay has an opportunity to win, because if he does beat Ross, I don't think it should be a +2 advantage. I think he should get at least +5.
Shush, no. Anyway, that's,
no, because I'm never beating Ross.
I think I would accept double or nothing for this.
I think if Jay is willing to take the -5 or +5, then we should go forward with them odds.
Wait, whoa! Let's not
I
minus.
don't even know what's going on anymore. I thought it was just -2 if you won.
Let's not minus.
Where's this plus come into it?
I don't know what's going on. Listen, should we just?
Anyway, the game was fixed and it was random select. So Ross is the last name out, and that's how it is. And anyway, so we do have a showdown between Ross and Jay for the points sweep round, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Are you playing along, Elliot?
Okay, guys. So, special subjects, obviously Tottenham Hotspur. In 30 seconds, guys. All right, here we go. In 30 seconds, guys, I want you to list as many as you can top 10 record transfer in signings for Tottenham.
Fuck.
Okay, guys. Obviously, quite tough to get all 10 in 30 seconds. I mean, that's like 3 seconds answer, obviously. But so if I just run through them quickly for you. So these obviously were transfers in, so that didn't include any possible loan signings with a view to a deal. So Gelson Fernandez was out of there, not at all. Okay, so we've got Ndombele, Davison Sanchez, Lamella, Musa Sissoko, Steven Bergwijn, Roberto Soldado, Ryan Sessegnon, Sergio Reguilon, Lucas Moura, and Serge Aurier with the top 10.
Serge Aurier is in your top 10. Fuck me.
Sergio Aurier and Lucas Moura were the same price, actually. So
I've got 3, even though I'm not playing.
And Son didn't sneak into. Son's not one of our top 10.
I got 3.
Ricardo. Son didn't sneak into that list.
Son wasn't. No, I don't know how much Son was, but I went off the Tottenham website, so that's what they said.
But I didn't get all close to all 10 then.
Ooh.
How much did you get?
You didn't get that close.
Let's be honest, it's 50% fullbacks. No wonder you've not got
Jay, I've not got your answer yet. I don't know if you sent it, but
Oh, sorry, I've got to send it. Yeah, I forgot.
22 million Son bought got Son for.
so the fact that Son was 22 million, Lucas Moura and Sergio Aurier were 23 million, which was 9 and 10. So I'm quite happy that was correct, actually. Okay, so Ross, you've actually won by a landslide, 7-3 there.
Yeah, I missed 3 though, which I'm disappointed by.
Who did you miss?
Who did I miss? I missed Serge, and I missed Lucas, and I can't remember who the other one I missed was.
Did you miss Reguilon? I wouldn't have Reguilon.
Reguilon was
yes,
25
yes,
million.
Reguilon.
Yeah.
Yes, I missed
I
Serge, Lucas, and Reguilon. But for some reason, I wrote down 7 right, and then wrote down Darren Bent.
Although Darren Bent was about 20 million, I think.
Yeah.
I put Ndombele, Lamella, and Bergwijn.
So me and Ross are the only ones to defend our home turf.
No, everyone did it. Yeah, except I'm the only one that got attacked and lost there. But then again, as if I think I got
no case lost there.
We called it a draw.
You attacked me. Sorry.
I mean, drawing to Burnley, as they will do tomorrow, will be a loss.
So it's both -2 points for me and John this round, plus 2 for Elliot. Brilliant.
Yeah, so yeah, of course, Jay, when you send me your scores, obviously, if you can have -2 off yours and Ross +2 on yours.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get +2
Cool.
for winning?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've stole the points. That's why it's a points feed.
Oh, nice.
So you've stole the points from Jay, basically.
Did he get +2 from beating Josh earlier as well?
Yeah,
Did he get
that's why I said to
+2?
you. That's why I said to you. Send me the plus points. Is that not what you sent?
No, I thought you were keeping a tally of the points to subtract and add later. To be honest.
Oh, sorry. I thought you'd sent that, Elliot. Sorry. Right. Sorry.
Basically, whatever we get now, because of the way it's worked, ignore those rounds, and the final score, you both get +2, and me and Jay both get -2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it already.
Okay.
Right, guys. So we are on the last question, anyway, of the round, and of the quiz, actually. So it's been quite a lengthy one, isn't it? Okay, guys. So on whose own website? So this is this guy's own website page. Is a 3D animation of himself where you can change the outfit and put him into different clothes and football kits.
Can't wait to see this after.
Also, you can spin him around, zoom into his face. All done very well. Yeah, I've been on it. Yeah. So is it A, Marouane Fellaini? B, Ryan Babel? Seems to have featured twice in this. But anyway, C, John Arisa, or D, Marco Reus? Do you need them going through again? Sorry.
Yeah, one more time. Flamini.
Yeah, so we had Fellaini, Ryan Babel, John Arisa, or Marco Reus.
That makes sense. Fellaini. I thought you said Flamini is in the guy that's the ex-Arsenal player. That's.
I only wish I'd said
renewable.
Sorry, one sec.
Classic Ricardo with his call.
It's not a call. I'm just. I was loading up that Cartoon Network video. It soon will be my ringtone, though. Right, guys. So we have completed the last question of You Butter Believe It. Anybody need any questions repeating?
Don't think so.
No, thank you.
Right, okay. So, considering this was the most normal question of this round, I will come to you, Jay. So, which of these teams had the biggest capacity? Juventus, Man City, Celtic, or Schalke?
I went for Schalke.
It was Schalke, yes. Not by much. Second biggest was Celtic, then Man City, then Juventus was last, actually.
They're all fairly close.
It was Juventus about 42,000, Schalke 62. So,
oh, okay, maybe not.
between the first and the last, no. Celtic was quite close, though.
I went Celtic.
Okay, whose autobiography? Antonio Cassano slept with 700 women this time. He doesn't get picked for Italy anymore. Deep down, can he really be happy? What do you reckon, Josh?
It's Pirlo.
It is Pirlo, yes.
I only knew that because Josh said, I've read this autobiography, and I remember going to his house and seeing the Pirlo autobiography next to his
It's a great autobiography.
So that's the only way I know.
I'll have to put it on my reading list.
Okay, who broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to clear a game of Hungry Hippos, Ross?
I went for Twanzebe.
It was Tuanzebe, yeah. The Man United squad got an opportunity to play some Hungry Hippos, and apparently he got the fastest time.
I just knew it was a United player. and then I was like, surely it's not him, but just went with him anyway.
I went with Ben Davies.
Yeah, two and Xavier. It was 2 and Xavier, yeah.
I went for McGoldrick because I just like the idea of that.
I think any of them would have been good. Jamal Lewis would have been my pick. But... okay, Elliot, who appeared on the obvious, infamous Chicken and Egg magazine? Who appeared on the cover?
Just because I like the idea of it, Bobby Zamora.
No, it wasn't Bobby Zamora, actually. No, it wasn't. Josh.
I'll give you a clue. It's the reason why he hasn't transferred to a better club. Because it means he can be close to his chicken.
I can't remember the options, but
it's Joe Allen.
You had James Milner, Joe Allen, or Gary Cahill.
Is that why he got left Stoke?
It's Joe Allen. Yeah.
I don't really think he's that good anyway, but Jesus Christ, he needs to get his priorities in order.
Yeah, because he moved from Liverpool to Stoke because he wouldn't have to move that far away from his chicken farm. Can we get the photo?
I do have it. I'm just sending it now for you boys.
Because I want to see why it's so infamous.
There you go, lads. So there is a photo of Joe Allen on Chicken and Egg magazine.
Yeah, I've seen that.
There we go. For the viewer at home.
There's also some pictures in
there he is.
On hutches and stuff, I'm sure.
Right, okay, so whose name translates into English as good death? Jay, what do you reckon?
I went for Zambo.
Zambo Anguissa. No, it's not Zambo Anguissa.
I put the guy
not a bad stab in the dark. That the
guy that's named Morton, surely.
Yeah, Boa Morte.
Morte, that means death, isn't it?
It is Boa Morte, yes. Yeah. There's actually a festival called Boa Morte, which is Good Death Festival. Not named after him, by the way, but yeah, in Brazil, I think.
After Luis Boa Morte and just celebrated his career.
Right. Okay. Josh, which former Aston Villa player earned the nickname the Aston Driller by trying to drill a blood blister?
It's gotta be Darius Vassell.
It is Darius Vassell.
He's got my favourite ever chant, which is just, oh shit, fucking hell, it's Darius Vassell. That's it.
Amazing.
Okay, so this one was... I think everybody probably had a guess on this one. So two fans broke into, dug up and stole both penalty spots of a penalty shootout at home. From which club, Ross?
Well, originally I wasn't going to go for it, but I can't not ignore Brunton Park, so I've gone for Carlisle.
It was not Carlisle.
Peterborough is an incredibly unsecure stadium. That's all I know.
How do you know that?
Because I watched Peterborough Cardiff once when Peterborough were bottom of the league and Cardiff won the league, but Peterborough won with 2 penalties. And they had David Marshall against David Marshall.
What a random match to go to.
Yeah, well, my cousin lives in Stamford, which is near Peterborough. So we went, and it was about 2014, and I remember thinking, you know what? This stadium is very easily accessible.
I went from that millionaire moment.
I can confirm that Peterborough, in fact, was also not the answer.
I went for Wigan.
I originally put B and then went for D with Brunton Park. So if it's B, I'm going to be very annoyed with myself.
Well, I went for Wigan, thinking around that time they would have been nearer to the non-league end of their era, because I know that after the David Whelan bought them, they had quite a sharp uprise. So I think that they would have been more easily accessible than Peterborough.
I'm listening to you, but it's all wrong because the right answer was Rotherham, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Rotherham.
Tell me.
And actually, the two fans that broke in, I think they were teenage fans, but one was a
it the
Leeds
Chuckle
fan and one
Brothers
was
that-
Crimes
yeah,
of
it was a
crime.
Leeds and Sheffield United fan, actually. So they were from rival teams and just
Ooh.
decided to dig them up to have a rival penalty shootout.
Lovely.
Nice.
And apparently they got clocked for putting in a Slovak Tesco bag, and some neighbour clocked them in a bag. God knows, like Bessie across the road going, "Is that penalty spots?" You know, so, and then rang the police. But right, okay, question 8. So, what was so unique about Alvin Martin's hat trick in 1986? Seems like this was probably a bit more open as well. What do you reckon, Elliot?
I went for A. I can't remember what A was.
A was so all 3 goals hit all the woodwork before going in. So left post, right post, crossbar. No, it wasn't that actually. So I mean, the other three answers were scored his hat trick in injury time, scored against 3 different keepers, or got sent off after.
I'm sure.
Eh?
I'm sure it's 3 different keepers.
The answer is it was 3 different goalkeepers. Yes. So the first keeper got injured. A defender went in goal, and the last keeper, because he also got injured, was Peter Beardsley. Went in goal, and yes, and actually conceded the last goal. Yeah, against him.
That's incredible.
And West Ham won 8-1 that game.
Scenes.
Poor Newcastle. I know. Right, so I am going to send this answer, so I'm not going to actually ask you guys a question. So who appeared on an advert for Cartoon Network by Sam the Bollywood Dancing? It'd just be good to hear your answers, though, first, before I send it.
I can't remember what the names were, but I just went with D.
We had William Gallas, Shinji Kagawa, Carlos Tevez, or Fabio Aurelio.
I went with Fabio because I would think I'd have seen the other 3, but I haven't seen the other 3.
I went Gallas just for fun.
Not the mighty number 10.
Well, we don't.
I have now sent this video, guys. So
Carlos Tevez.
It is Carlos Tevez.
Oh.
Yes.
Can we get that up as well?
We can't really get it up easily, but we can.
We can all do it.
I can't.
Do you know what's worse than that? It's his actual outfit. It's like he's
What is going on with his hair as well? That's incredible.
Yeah,
I mean,
too long.
Man
Too
who was praised by Man City because he went and played golf for half a year and then did all right for 3 months.
Go on, boys. Let's get this wrapped up.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so the last one was on whose own website can you change your outfit in terms of a football kit and clothes and have a 3D interaction with a 3D version of himself. So we had Fellaini, Reese, Barbel, or Marco Royce. Jay, what do you reckon?
I just put Royce down.
It was Marco Royce, yeah. So Marco Royce was the interactive 3D man.
Right, let's have a look.
So if you want to just total up these sort of points, guys.
So am I adding +2 or is that done already?
No, if you just want to add the +2, Ross, it'll just save me doing it. And I don't, I've not doing it. Probably won't matter anyway. But,
I've just sent my score and then put a little polite reminder for you to add to.
Yeah, I've already done yours and Josh's from the last round. So
winner.
I've sent you mine. Already took the 2 off.
High score that one, Elliot, for that round.
That was my worst round of the entire series.
Does anyone have a weird Royce fantasy? Because this app can fulfill it.
You're looking
What
at
an angle!
that.
I'm going to throw this out here. With how bad that round went, I might be happy that I picked Josh to go up against.
I think everyone's seen your score now, Ross. So
Yeah.
I don't understand how to change. I don't understand how to change his kits.
I don't understand how Ross did that.
Is it bubbles round him, Ricardo, that you use to change his kits?
yes, the ones at the bottom that he changes kits with, yeah.
Oh, they're not kits; they're just outfits.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, well, the last one's a kit. The first two are outfits. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so it's interactive, but as soon as you go to the last one,
yeah. That's like 3 years.
That's just an avatar from FIFA.
Have you ever wanted to feel like, oh God, like Marco Royce stamping on your throat? Because now you can with the virtual Marco Royce stamping your throat.
Yeah. If you also not checked out Ryan Babble's website, that's you can buy a beanie from Ryan Babble that says "You'll never walk alone." For his infamous 2 years that he spent at the club, where he is an icon, you know.
An icon.
I think he stole
Move
them.
over Kenny Dalglish. Ryan Babble's in town.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Just playing off the Liverpool fans worldwide.
Let's hear these scores.
Right, guys. Okay, so in last place, although it was quite tight towards the end. I will say, obviously the point streak only really came into effect with one player there, but that happens. That happens. So in last place was Jay with 17. Not bad, Jay. Not a bad score. Nearly 50%.
I'll have Adam finished last with minus 12, and then
he did actually finish last year, but he has actually already been relegated. So on the next quiz, if you can get like a little thing down below. Yeah. And next we do have 18 points. Josh. Yes.
Oh, so if I didn't get my minus 2.
I did, yeah. They're all done.
No, but I added my minus 2 to my score.
Jay, ultimately, mate, I don't think it's going to matter.
So just checking. Just checking.
Yeah.
Stop the count.
And then we've got Elliot with 20 and Ross with 33.
Brilliant.
Congrats, Ross.
So at the end of the day, if I'd like to point out, I actually made the right decision going up against Josh because it saved me a place.
You did?
Yeah.
Very smart move.
Well, I think I'm going to retire from the hosting for a couple of weeks, so that probably will be down to either Ross or Elliot.
In terms of the next host, do you want me to do it so then we've got a different winner?
You can, yes, but I think what we'll also do is
cocky bastard.
What we'll do next week is live next week because my God, this one bombed.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not your fault, Ricardo.
Doesn't help that we've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I think also
I'm very tired.
The loss of the Friday slot. I mean,
right. No. Sorry, everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. It's been 2.5 hours. Cheers for watching if you did, even if you only watched a little bit. And let's end the stream. Yeah. And then we'll chat amongst ourselves. Goodbye.
Tell you about the quiz getting involved.
You're there.